Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Farming Simulator 22 as we continue our tribute run here. And I'm just going to go pick up a bale of cotton if I can get lined up on the trailer properly. There we go. We got a bale of cotton over here on this other field. Did you really miss a whole line of cotton? It doesn't look like it, but it also does look like it. I may have to go down that line here in a minute just to see if you missed that. I dug into the ground a little bit here because when I unloaded the thing, it pushed me forward a bit and I wasn't paying attention and I didn't realize that we weren't... Well, it's not that I didn't realize we weren't collecting cotton, it's just I wasn't paying attention to the fact that we were getting pushed forward a little bit from the cotton unloading. And then I drove forward a little bit after that as well. So kind of a combination of the two. That's alright. It's not like it's that much. Yeah, I'm going to have to drive down that line right there because I have a feeling there's some cotton there that we must have like overlapped the line a little bit. So even though it graphically got rid of the cotton, it didn't actually get rid of the cotton. Something like that. Well, we're 20% on field 69. Is he still running? No, he's not. So we gotta watch that quite a bit because he seems to want to stop quite a bit. You're almost done. It's possible field 69 takes too long and we just end up wasting time, but I don't know. We'd got, I should have, I mean, I knew we got a small-ish plow, but I was hoping it'd be a little bit bigger. It's hard to tell sometimes exactly how wide it is from the screen, but it definitely was smaller than I had hoped. The other option is to, we could always lease a, wrong way. We could always lease a plow and help out a little bit. Or we could always borrow equipment from another plowing contract, like a relatively small one, and use that as well, which technically would be cheaper. If we run out of the cultivating contracts, we might do that. Field 9 is done. Let's get you to stop. We do not want to turn that one in, though, because we want to keep that cultivator. So, cultivating, what's the next good one? Field 7 should be up there right by us. So we'll accept that contract. I may end up canceling field 69. Just... Whoa. Did you just find some way to get yourself stuck in some weird way? That was really weird. Like, he started sliding on the... I guess on the grass. And then got locked weird. Yay, physics. Alright. Alright, get you rolling on that. Check in on this guy. He's still doing alright. You can go back and pick up... Get ready to pick up the last bale here in a moment. Don't mind me just taking a shortcut across the highway? Sure, that's perfectly legal. All right, so you're good. You're about to be. Let me watch you for a second because I have a feeling you're gonna get stuck again. Let me just help you out here. You know, if you keep the plow turned that way instead of flipping it, it actually lines up with the angle better. It's almost done, but he's already at 45 minutes roundabouts there. So we've only got 15 minutes to do these last couple rows. How much cotton we got in our fabrics shop? So we will have, I think, a little bit of overflow, won't we? Maybe. Wrong button. I just hit the X instead of the modifier X button. You missed a spot, my friend. A very long spot for some reason. I mean, I get it might have something to do with the fact that you didn't rotate this thing, but still. Alright, fine, we'll rotate it. If it's going to throw you off that much. I hate that we get this close to that 1 hour mark. All right, field 7's done. We'll get that flipped over here in just a moment. As soon as I get this guy turned around. All right, so you're good. Let's turn in field 7. Next on the list, there's field 23 and 24. Both are $1,000, so why not? There's not a way for us to get across here, is there? You know what? We'll just try. We're gonna drown. Okay, we're fine. 23 is actually up this way, huh? Really? Where is 23? Oh, it's way over there. So no, we're good to stay on this other road. It's just a lot further away than I remembered. I was thinking it was one of the ones more close to the middle. I guess we can use the clock as the actual hour mark because we did rent that equipment right at 8 o'clock, right? So should have around about 7 minutes left. All right, you're good. You are done. Let's go do that one little bit over there. Actually, it's getting some. Can't even see it anymore. presumably all the way down to this where we cut across earlier, so just a little bit further here. There we go. All right, you're done. You are still being silly. You're doing all right. And pick this thing up. And we're not even halfway on field 69. I mean, it is worth a good chunk of money, to be fair, but still. I may just have to let it run while I go do some other things. Well, I'd say that, except that it's not smart enough to just run. Any other crazy jobs that we care about? Anything harvesting wise? Still just the corn? All right, let's just return that cotton harvester before I forget about it. Or whatever. And then we'll drop this off, return this. That fill you up? Did indeed. All right, we can drop this off, return this. And I mean, we can go get another plow or something, I guess. I mean, try and help out a little bit, maybe. I mean, it's not going to be free, and it will definitely cut into our price, but kind of going back to the whole time is money thing. So that one at 2.5. There's this one at 3.5. How is it 3.5 cheaper? No idea. It's $1,100. I mean, it'll finish eventually if I just let it do its thing. And assuming that it's smart enough to turn around properly. All right, I'm going to put a little bit of a pause in here. I'm just going to let that thing run for a bit while I go take care of a few things. And we'll come back and we'll get that contract finished as well as anything else that comes along and go from there. So we'll be back shortly. All right, we are almost finished with this contract. Finally, it has taken quite a bit of time. I mean, if you want to know the truth, I've been running at 1 game speed this entire time. And we started this, what, around 8:20, 8:30, something like that, maybe earlier. So it's at least been an hour and a half of just doing this field. So fun times there. I have also picked up a contract over here just to get some It was just right next to our fields. So I went ahead and grabbed this one to get some spraying done, get a little bit more money while we're getting the last little bit of this one done. In fact, we're almost to 100% here. Might have to turn around one more time. It's hard to tell. Alright, we'll turn around one more time here. That's alright. It'll give us time to do a little more of this one. Of course, that spraying one will not take that much longer anyway, so should be all good. Come on, 100%. Sometime today. There we go. I was like, man, are we gonna finish it before we even finish this pass? 100% finally on this crazy field. Man. Yeah, just remind me never to do that one again, guys. That one was kind of crazy. All right, we'll get our money for that one. Let me jump over here and get this one finished up real quick. Shouldn't take us long to knock this one out. Up to go to the other end to clean up that last little bit over there. 94%. So close. There we go. Not too bad. Almost timed out at the right time with that plowing contract. But yeah, a little extra money coming in. And yeah, there we go. I mean, we're at 78,000. I think we started the day around 70,000, didn't we? So once we fixed the repairs on our tractor, which is already down almost a third of the way down again. But once we fix those repairs, you know, be able to make that money back a little bit. Again, retrospect, I probably will not take that type of plowing contract again. But the other contracts were okay, I think. Get this stuff dropped off over here. All right, we are ready to roll then. That is the end of another day of fun. No other contracts that I cared about at the moment. Harvesting contract, still the corn one. Definitely not touching any of those other contracts at the moment. Anything here? Nothing here. I mean, it's cool to see that Xerion saddle track pop up. I mean, I'd like to try that thing out at some point in the future, but it is not super relevant to our current setup. So we'll have to look into that at, you know, some other time. Anything else we want to do? I don't think so. Actually, I think that's it. I think we're going to put a cut in there. When we come back next time, we'll be fast forwarding basically until it's time to either sell some crops or sell some product, I should say, or get our fields prepped for next season. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.